Hey, what's cooking? So, what jump do you really think that a lot of people get impressed by? No, it's not a window cat. It's nothing like that. It's actually this half wall jump because a lot of people still don't know that you can jump from here to here. They still think you need to boost or jump from here. Now, you may be like, well, this jump must be very, very hard. So, let's try to tackle that. Let's try to find out what is the consistency of this jump right over here. So, I'm going to make 5 attempts and we are going to rate it out of 5. So, let's go. So, 1 in 1. 2 in 2, 2 in 3, 3 in 4, and 4 in 5. So the consistency is about 4 in 5. Actually, I would land all 5, but I'm talking and recording, so it's kind of hard for me to do it. Anyway, so let's keep it at 4 at 5. So the consistency is 4 at 5. Now, after consistency, how hard is this jump? So do we have to hit a perfect B-hop when we need to like kind of go from here to here? Well, the answer is no, you don't need to hit the perfect B-hop. So out of 5, I'll take out 1. Now the difficulty is at 4. So can we do this jump with the pistol in hand? Well, yes. So now we are at 3. So I'll rate the kind of, what do you call that? Difficulty at 3. So what about usefulness? And well, usefulness, I'd put it at 2.5. It's not really that useful. It has particularly 2 use cases. One of the use cases when your friend can kind of throw you smoke and flashes. Line up like this, throw smoke like this and flashes like this. And maybe you just go out, throw a molly, and you jump and try to, pick. The second use case is, let's say you go A, then you come B, and you are able to take B, and you want to prevent people from coming from behind. So it's really powerful to just come over here and hold this angle, right? So now let's get right into learning this jump straight after Skins Monkey. So check out Skins Monkey, the trusted automated CS2 trading site. Swap the skins you don't want for the ones you do. Use the handy filters to find the perfect fit. And if you're a little shy on funds, you can deposit with tons of options and get up to 35% extra bonus if you use my code COOK. Site offers live support 24/7. You can also claim up to free $5 using my code or by clicking the link in the description. Welcome back. I just realized when I recorded the intro that my right hand camera, like my mouse camera, was a little too delayed. I've tried to fix it. I hope it's a little less delayed now. So if I'm moving right, I'm moving right, I'm moving left, so you can kind of understand how much delay there is. All right, so let's go. So how should you approach this jump? Well, there are 2 basic points which you need to remember in the first step of our jump. So do you have to jump from the starting? Do you have to jump from the second thing or in the middle? And do you have to kind of run on it or just B-hop? Well, when it comes to jumping, you can actually jump either here, middle, here. It doesn't really matter. In fact, you can be a little bit in the side as well. But when it comes to the movement, I do not recommend running. I recommend just using your scroll wheel to jump. It should be on your screen right now. Now, should you come directly straight or should you come this way? Well, again, it depends on you. But if you are not really good at strafing, it's going to be better if you just come straight. That way, you just have to do 1 strafe. But if you know a little bit of strafing, I'd suggest you come from here, do a micro right strafe here. And then you'll be able to do a wider strafe there. Of course, when you're doing it this way, it's significantly harder. So, first of all, just come here. Make sure you're not pressing your W key after jumping. That's the most important thing. I've told it like 1,000 times in all of my videos, but don't press your W key after jumping. So just do that. And make sure, of course, you want to make sure you're jumping with your mouse wheel. So just jump. And try to do 2 jumps, like try to jump right from here as well. So just do that. So keep doing that. Make sure you don't press W after jumping. Once you're kind of getting accustomed with the timing, after your second jump, you want to hold A. Don't start strafing yet. So just hold A. And you'll notice that you're kind of moving left. So let's keep doing that. Try to time your second B-hop nicely. The better you time it, the easier it gets, but you don't have to have a perfect perf in order to do this jump, so don't worry about it. So just do that. Now we are holding our A key immediately after jumping, so remember that. I'm not like jump and then hold A like quite a bit late, no. After my jump, immediately I'm holding my A key. Now let's try moving our mouse to the left. You can also see my hand cam. That's the reason I'm making this video again, because I want you to notice my hand cam. So when you do this, you don't want to do this, right? If I'm going here, I don't want to do this. I want to do this. I want to have a swift and smooth motion. I want to have this. And of course, we have to crouch in the end. Now, you can crouch in the end or immediately after jumping. I prefer to do it just a slightly bit before reaching. And you see, you land over here. Now, this was the easy way. Now, let's try the hard way. Now, in this method, you'll have to do a rightward strafe. Make sure this strafe, like you let go of W, you have to also hold D in this one. Make sure you're not doing it too wide. So you just do a slight version where you kind of land here. So just practice that and jump off. Practice that and jump off. You see your trajectory is so different right now. So you want to do that again. Now you want to start holding your A key. Now you see, I'm going quite a bit far. Again, A key. Now I want to strafe to the left. Ooh, almost reached there. Now I just want to crouch. Holy hell. This is something that you're going to encounter as well. So this is the reason why this is a little bit harder. I almost forgot that this exists because of the technique. And you land here. And it's perfect. So let's try to do it again. Again, this is going to happen to you. If it is happening to me, it is definitely going to happen to you. So don't get discouraged and don't think this jump is too hard. So just do that. And in fact, some of you might not reach here because your strafes might not be perfect. So you might be like, maybe you missed the jump, or maybe it's like, yeah, like this. I'm trying to fail in a way in which you'll fail. Yeah, something like this. So this is something that is going to happen to you quite often, but don't worry about it. In the starting, even this happened to me, but trust me, this jump is actually quite easy, as I showed you already. So this is going to happen, all right? Just have patience. And maybe like just let this happen to you. And if this is happening to you, the only reason this is happening to you is because of your timing of the jump. That's it, nothing else. So you want to time your strafe properly and you'll be able to land here. And there you go.